Of course, more pay would help, and more discussions like this. And we do have a lot of discussions like this, but just all interventionists getting together and speaking a piece and hearing what other interventionists go through will help us greatly. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you feel like you're the only one going through this. So when you hear other people's story, that's a stress reliever. You know what I'm saying? That's a decompressor. That's a de-escalation. Oh, okay. And then also hearing about how they deal with stuff, you get ideas. So now something that you was grappling with that was hard on you to deal with, now you done heard it for another interventionist.
I don't think that management understands what actually happens on the ground. All they see is the data and what the contract says. But the contract ain't real life boots on the ground. It's a whole nother entity. So that when we're trying to push for something and ask for something, this comes from our experience, not a piece of paper and not Wizard of Oz. There has to be some deeper connection, and that when something traumatic happens to one of my team or one of the other teams, that trauma, that immediate trauma has to be dealt with. It's not come back to work, because I've had a member of my team respond to 3 shootings a day for 5 days straight. That's a lot. And because they're on call all the time, that's a lot. And there's a break needed, some kind of decompression. I don't know how he decompressed, but I just suggested, hey dude, take a couple of days and and get yourself together, hug your kids, pet your dog, something that doesn't pertain to this.
And I think upper management, they got to know that, like she said, maybe we need to take some of them with us when we go into a crime scene, when we go into a funeral, when we talking to a parent that just lost their son. Maybe we need to take them to that so they can feel the just in the thick of it, and they recognize that, man, this ain't work. This is a life saving, helping people mourn and everything else. So we got the title intervention workers, but it's way deeper than what's on paper, like she was just saying.